If you're not running retargeting ads, you're leaving a ton of revenue on the table. Re-hitting people with ads after they've previously interacted with your store, saw your products, and were on the brink of making a purchase, this is the only way to get those same people back where they left off before they pull the classic e-commerce ghosting that every business owner knows all too well. Today, I'm going to show you how to transform those almost sales into actual sales profitably. I'll be showing you how to use retargeting with paid ads to speak directly to those missed opportunities and make the money you were supposed to make in the first place. Let's turn those ghosting prospects into loyal customers and boost your bottom line. What is retargeting with paid ads? Let me break it down for you. Retargeting with paid ads is like having a shop assistant who reminds a window shopper about a product they were checking out earlier. It's that little nudge saying, hey, remember this? Look at what you're missing out on. It's subtle, it's personalized, and it doesn't come off as pushy. Retargeting ads keep your products top of mind for potential customers, bringing them back to finish what they started and finally make that purchase. Let's dive into how to do this right and turn those almost sales into actual sales. Let's talk about the basics of retargeting with paid ads and why you need it. First, tracking. When people are browsing your site, a tiny piece of code tracks which products or pages they've shown interest in. It's like having a digital detective working for you 24/7. With targeting later, when they're scrolling through their social media or visiting other websites, they see ads for those exact products they were eyeing earlier. It's like magic, but it's just smart marketing. They're engaging because these ads are tailored, relevant, and timely. They hit just when your potential customers are ready to make a move, making it more likely they'll click and return to complete their purchase. So, why do you need retargeting? The digital landscape is crowded, but retargeting with a laser-focused approach is like using a sniper rifle instead of a shotgun. You're zoning in directly on potential customers who've already shown interest. They lead to higher conversion rates because these customers have been to your site before and they're more likely to buy the second time around. They're cost-effective because you're spending ad dollars on a warm audience, not cold leads. It's like betting on a sure thing. This leads to brand recall, because even if they don't click immediately, you're taking up space in their minds. They'll be thinking about you and will eventually come back. The final result? High ROI and a significant increase in sales. Or, to sum it up in one word, money. All right, now that you get why retargeting ads are essential, let's dive into how to use them profitably. Setting up a profitable retargeting campaign starts with installing tracking pixels. Use widely accepted tracking tools like Google Analytics or Facebook Pixel for accurate data collection. Some common mistakes is installing tracking pixels incorrectly or failing to set up the necessary tracking events, leading to inaccurate data, which will then lead to ineffective retargeting. Then you want to segment your audience. Create meaningful segments such as cart abandoners, product viewers, and newsletter subscribers for targeted messaging. A common mistake here is failing to segment or segmenting too broadly, resulting in generic ad campaigns that lack true personality. Make sure that you are defining clear objectives. Make objectives specific, measurable, and time-bound, such as increasing sales by 15% in the next quarter. Setting vague or undefined goals make it challenging to measure campaign success and ROI. Also, make sure to create compelling ad content. Use persuasive language, high-quality visuals, and personalized messaging to capture attention. You want to avoid using generic ad content that doesn't address the specific needs or pain points of your audience. And finally, set a budget. Start with a manageable budget and gradually increase it as you see positive results. Overspending or not allocating a sufficient budget results in limited reach and impact. You want to ensure that you select the right ad platforms. With Google Ads, you can utilize Google Ads remarketing feature for broad reach and access to a vast network of partner websites. However, focusing solely on Google Ads without considering other platforms that may be more effective for specific audience segments can be detrimental. Facebook and Instagram ads are also great for retargeting. Leveraging the Facebook Pixel and creating lookalike audiences to reach users similar to your existing customers for better targeting can be a moneymaker. Running generic ads on Facebook and Instagram, however, without utilizing the pixel for audience segmentation can lead to generic ads that don't resonate with your audience. Now, let's talk about implementing these retargeting strategies. First is dynamic retargeting. This is great when using a product feed integration for dynamic retargeting to ensure accurate and up-to-date product information being shown to people who have already looked at those specific products. However, overloading users with excessive ad impressions can cause annoyance and ad blindness. Also, make sure you're A/B testing everything. Conduct A/B tests with a control group and measure statistically significant results. Neglecting A/B testing and sticking to a single ad creative without optimization does not give you enough data on what is working well and what isn't. Time-based retargeting allows you to adjust retargeting frequency based on the length of time since the last interaction with your website or products. Treating all retargeted users the same, regardless of their recency or interaction, is a common mistake that can lead to people not being interested in the ads that you're showing them. All of this to say that monitoring and optimization is of utmost importance. Ensure that you're tracking these conversions from retargeting. Use conversion tracking tags to attribute conversions accurately to your retargeting efforts. Neglecting to set up conversion tracking makes it challenging to measure the effectiveness of your retargeting campaigns and knowing what is working and what isn't. Adjust bid strategies as you go. Experiment with automated bidding options and adjust bids based on performance data. Don't just set a fixed bid amount without considering performance data or utilizing automated bidding tools. And exclude converted users. These are people who have already bought from your store. Regularly update your exclusion list to avoid targeting customers who have already converted. Failing to exclude converted users leads to unnecessary ad spend on an audience that's already taken the desired action. It will be better targeted through email and SMS marketing. Finally, review and iterate. Analyze performance data weekly and apply insights to refine your ad content and targeting to better speak to your audience. Setting up and forgetting your retargeting campaigns without ongoing analysis and optimization will allow them to go stale and for your audience to go blind. And finally, stay up to date with compliance and privacy laws. Clearly communicate your data usage and privacy policies and obtain explicit consent when necessary. Ignoring data privacy regulations leading to potential legal issues can be costly and damage your brand's reputation. Make sure you're providing opt-out options. Include an easy-to-find opt-out link in your ads and respect users' preferences. Failing to provide opt-out options can lead users to become frustrated and leave negative feedback. And once you find out exactly what's working, start to scale and expand, but do so gradually. Monitor ROI closely as you scale and adjust your budget accordingly. Rapidly scaling without closely monitoring performance can lead to overspending, and you want to ensure you're exploring cross-channel retargeting as well. Ensure consistent messaging and branding across all channels, whether that be Google, Meta, Instagram, to create a unified customer experience. Running disjointed retargeting campaigns on different channels with inconsistent messaging can lead to confusion. Incorporate customer feedback through surveys and social listening tools to gather insights for campaign improvement. Ignoring or dismissing customer feedback is missed opportunities for campaign enhancement. Now that you've got the blueprint for setting up, running, and optimizing profitable retargeting campaigns, it's time to put it into action. Follow these steps, avoid the common mistakes, and watch your conversions and your profits skyrocket. Remember that all too familiar e-commerce ghosting? The eager customers, their carts filled, ready to seal the deal, but then vanishing? The sting of almost is something every e-commerce owner feels in their bones. But with retargeting ads, you're not just calling them back, you're rolling out the red carpet, reminding them of the treasures they left behind. So now you know how to close the sales, but how do you get the initial interest to begin with? Click on the screen right now to watch a video on the 5 pillars to scaling a health and wellness e-com brand, where I go over the best ways you can get that initial interest at scale. And click the first link in the description if you're looking for help with paid ads, SMS, and email marketing. Remember, it's not about chasing. It's about re-engaging at the right time with the right offer and reigniting that initial spark.